There's a point where words stop stinging, start cutting. A point where you realize they weren't slips of the tongue, they were aimed. And once you feel that hit, once you clock the intention, you start seeing the whole battlefield you never knew you were standing in. I took hits from voices that should have had my back. Little jabs in the dark, dressed up like banner attacks. Lazy used to stick, yeah, I heard every blow. Didn't see the blade behind it till I stepped out the shadow. Carried the words like chains on my chest, thinking maybe they were right. Maybe I was less, but the truth hit hard like a punch to the mouth. Those insults were weapons aimed to shut me down. Now I'm walking with armor they never expected. Strength forged in the places they tried to wreck it. If they ask how I broke from the fear and doubt, tell them I saw the blade in the words and I walked out.
When it's those become words, you start seeing through the lies. You stop shrinking in the shadows. You start opening your eyes. Yeah, when it's those become weapons, you learn what strength's about. 'Cause the moment you see the pattern, that's the moment you walk out. Words can cut, words can bind, but they can't control your mind.
I took shots in silence, never fired one back. Let the poison drip slow till it built up a stack. But the mirror showed truth they can never erase. A man built from storms, not the lies in my face. I learned to breathe through the venom they threw. Learned to stand tall when the lies felt true. When the fog cleared up, when the truth came out, I saw every insult was a weapon of doubt. Now I'm stepping with fire they can't put out, walking with a voice they can't twist about. If they ask how I rose, how I figured it out, tell them I dropped the weapons and chose my route.
When insults become weapons, you start seeing through the lies. You stop shrinking in the shadows. You start opening your eyes. Yeah, when insults become weapons, you learn what strength's about. 'Cause the moment you see the pattern, that's the moment you walk out.
Some people don't shout, they slice. And that's when you realize it was never clumsy words, it was precision. Now I'm stepping in live with a sharpened mind, seeing every tactic they left behind. I'm proud of the man that I'm growing into, proud of the storms that I walk my way through. I'm choosing my joy, choosing my pace, choosing to honor the strength I embrace. If they ask how I shine when the world had doubt, tell them I learned the weapons and I phased out.
Words can cut, words can bind, but they can't control your mind. Quiet truth, steady heart. I rebuild myself from every part.
Now I'm laughing in rooms I once feared to enter, holding my future like a brand new center. I'm done with the guilt, done with the shame, done letting the insults carry my name. I'm bidding my path, step by step, honoring the strength I'll never forget. If they ask how I rose, how I turned around, tell them I turned the whippets, you stood my ground. Their words don't define me, my truth does.
When insults become weapons, you start seeing through the lies. You stop shrinking in the shadows. You start opening your eyes. Yeah, when insults become weapons, you learn what strength's about. 'Cause the moment you see the pattern, that's the moment you walk out.
Yeah, I can't get works for too long, not anymore. I know who I am now, and no one so can take that from me.